This is absolutely insane what I just changed the channel to.
Your life. I'm giving you that money so I don't have to kill your ass. You read the Bible, Ringo?
Listen, Cat.
No, basically, no.
Well, there's this passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children.
It's just unbelievable.
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
Oh my God.
I've been saying that shit for years. And if you heard it, that meant your ass. I never gave much thought to what it meant. I just thought it was some cold-blooded shit to say to a mother before I popped a cap in his ass. I saw some shit this morning that made me think twice.
This is unbelievable that I turned to this.
See, now I'm thinking, maybe it means you're the evil man, and I'm the righteous man. And Mr. 9mm here, he's the shepherd protecting my righteous ass in the valley of darkness. Or it could mean you're the righteous man, and I'm the shepherd. And it's the world that's evil and selfish. Now, I'd like that. But that shit ain't the truth.
Okay, keep watching.
The truth is, you're the weak, and I'm the tyranny of evil men. But I'm trying, Ringo. I'm trying real hard to be the shepherd.
Wow. Wow.
Go.
That is so crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh.
I think we should be leaving now.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That's so crazy. Vengeance. I will strike down upon you with great vengeance. A black guy and a white guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, y'all got to hear this. This is one of the craziest testimonies I've ever had in my life. I was sitting here this morning at my computer, just sitting here praying, and I pulled up a scene from Pulp Fiction because on that big TV last night, while I was sitting here working, I was watching Jurassic Park, and I thought, you know, they went to a commercial, so I thought I'll just see what's on other channels. And I saw Pulp Fiction, and I was like, I just clicked on it, and it was the final scene of Pulp Fiction, and I really don't remember it. I saw it a long, long, long time ago, and I don't really remember it, you know, and so I started watching it, and as I started watching it, I got up, and I freaked out. I recorded it. He quotes Ezekiel 25, and so last night I sent out some emails to some close friends, and I stood there right in front of the TV, and I recorded it on my phone. I was like, oh my God, it's Ezekiel. Now, don't forget, I have all those red gladiolas up, and the Lord told me to read Ezekiel 7, the sword has come. And so then I watched, you know, that thing on Pulp Fiction last night, going from Jurassic Park to Pulp Fiction. And so I was contemplating the Tyrannosaurus on Obama's side of his head, and Obama being the serpent. I was just like, God, this is so amazing. And I was, you know, last night I cried when I heard Samuel Jackson, when I heard him quote Ezekiel 25. So I opened it up, and he didn't really quote Ezekiel 25. It was different than my you know, KJV, but it had everything to do with the Lord striking down upon the enemies of the righteous with great vengeance. Let me turn sideways. What's behind me on that wall? V for vengeance. Now, this is gonna freak y'all out. So I'm sitting here and I'm talking to Kat. I sent Dave the Wave and Kat and some of them and Billy and few other people I know the little clips I made on the TV last night, but I decided to pull up the Pulp Fiction final ending scene so they didn't have to try and watch like 7 little videos, one minute videos, because that's the longest video you can make and send it over your phone. So anyway, I thought, you know what, I'll just pull up Pulp Fiction on my computer, that it's the ending scene, the final scene, and I'll send it to them so they don't have to download, you know, it's like 7 little video clips. So that's what I'm sitting here doing. I got V for Vengeance behind me on the wall. I got red gladiolas out from Ezekiel 7. Okay, watch what happened. I stood up. I was sitting here crying, and I was praising God, saying, thank you for saving me when I was your enemy. I used to be an enemy of God. I was. We all were. The Bible says, while you were yet my enemies, I saved you. By the way, everybody that stepped up yesterday to help me out, I'm so humbled. Thank you so much. So anyway, I stood up and I was just getting ready to walk over that direction towards the kitchen. And I started walking. Y'all want to see impossible? Y'all want to see a miracle? Absolute unbelievable? Don't forget the very house that I'm in, on the front of the house. The middle wall of partition was taken out of the house, the entire middle wall of partition that divided the house in half. I'm literally standing under the beam. See the beam? I put that whole beam in, and I opened up the entire house into one room. It was a really small house, and I took out this entire wall and put in a beam and opened up both sides of the house. That's the first thing I did to this house. Think of Ephesians 2. So anyway, I stand up right here. I'm in a house that has the Lord's name on it. I'm watching this thing right now with my friend Kat, and I'm sitting here just crying because I know the time of the Lord's vengeance has come. Because look what's on that sign he had me put up, red gladiolas. And it said, he told me to read y'all Ezekiel 7, and end is come, the end is come, the end is come, the end is come, the end is come. The sword, the rod has budded. The rod has budded. Get it? The sword. Sorry, the rod has budded and the sword has come. Look, the rod has budded and the sword has come. The word gladiola, go look it up. It means sword, and they're red. Oh my gosh. My logo is red. V for vengeance. Get ready. So I stand up right here from my computer station, one of my computer stations, and I start walking towards the kitchen. Let's start walking towards the kitchen. So I'm walking and I'm looking down, and I'm like, what the hell? There's a dead snake in my house? Okay, so now I'll flip the camera around and I'll walk the way I walked. And so I'm walking over here, and I have my Ethernet cable that goes to the back room that I can't broadcast from anymore. And I look down, and look what's on the floor. A dead snake. That snake's about 1 foot long. And I was walking over there, and I'm like, oh my God. Inside a house that has the Lord's name on it is a dead freaking snake. You've got to be kidding me. And there is... I just want to get that snake from another direction. And there is that dead serpent on the floor in a house that's got the Lord's name on it. I told y'all it was a time for vengeance. The Lord told me to get red gladiolas. The word gladiola means sword. It was a miracle the way I got them. He told me to read y'all Ezekiel 7, and end has come, and end has come, the sword has come. He told me to put up V for vengeance over the Garden of Eden. And then last night I'm sitting here watching TV, and I switched from Jurassic Park to Pulp Fiction, and it's the final scene. And the final scene of Pulp Fiction is, I will strike down upon you with great fury and great vengeance those that, you know, that are evil. And then let's walk into the art room and let's look at what I just got through hanging up on that wall. There you go. The serpent from the garden. Barack, you gotta be joking me. There's the dead sheep. And I was watching Jurassic Park with the Tyrannosaurus scene. It was the end of the movie and it went to a commercial. And because it went to a commercial, I thought, hey, I'll just check the other channel so I don't have to watch the commercial. And it was the final scene of Pulp Fiction. You gotta be kidding. By the way, when they both walk out the door, they take their pistols, and a black guy and a white guy, they each put a pistol right in their crotch. Just think about it. Seed of the serpent, seed of the woman, seed of the serpent and Adam, child of the devil, black and white, light and dark. And the black guy had a conversion experience. Samuel Jackson had just had like a conversion experience. Anyway, unbelievable.